Here is the final part for the anti-drug commercials. This first one is a Japanese one where a girl gets hooked on drugs by her classmates. This one is how children see their parents when their parents are drinking alcohol. Pretty disturbing. I was shocked when I saw it. It was very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. This one is of young teenagers on a carousel, enjoying themselves, getting high on pot, and it's very eerie. This one is of a drug dealer snatching money from onlookers, trying to get his next fix. A youngster was offered drugs and he took them after he paid the guy. This one has to do with drug use, heavy. I had to edit these screenshots because it was graphic. Again, meth usage, meth project, very uncomfortable. Heroin addiction, very eerie, but straight to the point. Heroin addiction. Meth addiction. This one made my skin crawl. I honestly don't understand how some of these PSAs are not on television. Heroin addiction. I had to edit a lot of these screenshots because I didn't want to get flagged for copyright. It being disturbing. A lot of these were heavily edited. Straight to the point, very uncomfortable. Just really, 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 really uncomfortable. This next one has to do with cocaine. Straight to the point. Opioid addiction, people doing stupid things to get their opioid fix. Shocking, but straight to the point with all of them. Just really, really, really straight to the point. So much so you want to look, but you can't. You don't want to look away. Again, heroin addiction. What it does to you, how it makes you feel. You feel good, and then once you get really into it, you're really down, and you use it to cope with everyday life. Heroin. Some of these are really, 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 really graphic. And I was kind of blown away by seeing these videos. This one has a flash warning. If anybody has epilepsy, please skip this video because it's nonstop flashing. I wouldn't recommend it for anyone that has epilepsy. Very eerie, very uncomfortable. Made me cringe a little bit. Getting down to the nitty gritty here as much as possible. This one had to be heavily edited because it dealt with past medieval torture methods. And this also talks about heroin addiction. Very, very graphic. This one was simple yet effective, not very graphic, just kind of eerie. Wasn't very comfortable to look at, but hey, these people have to get their point across somehow. This one was very tragic. This young man was trying to get a hold of his addiction, and I think he lost his battle with it. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the whole compilation of the anti-drug commercials. 50 commercials that were broken down, and I had to break them down into segments because I didn't want to have to sit for over an hour and try to do multiple screenshots for each PSA. I wanted to break it down and put it up, give my input on them and what I thought and how I feel. A lot of them were straight to the point. Some were kind of cheesy, but very effective. The one that really got me was the last one, which had Mr. Lenny on there, who sadly probably succumbed to his addiction, did not make it. That was one. The one with the meth lab and above the little girl's, or below the little girl's apartment, cleaning girl, what heroin does to your insides, your body as a whole, opioid addiction. I mean, I could go on and on and on. These PSAs did what they were supposed to do. Some of them were funny, but also very sad, because you had puppets that were trying to get the point across without trying to be too scary. And some of them hit really, 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 really hard, to the point where you just either wanted to look away and kind of not look at it, but at the same time you wanted to see what was going to happen. I'm going to be doing this process for each video that I see, whether it be from Hello, I'm a Pizza or another creator, because I see that Sweet Disaster runs into issues with copyright claim. So this is how I do mine. I do screenshots, I do voiceovers, and then towards the end, I give my input like I'm doing here. There will be more. You're just going to have to bear with me, because this is a long process. Alright? Thanks for watching. Bye.